Greetings, lovely Scorpio. I hope this finds you well, all you watery babies. Thank you for joining me for your February reading here at the Lightroom Forecast. We're going to get, we're just going to do a basic overarching energies, your choice at this time, choices, traits for ease, success, traits for ease, qualities to embody, that kind of thing. And then we'll get we'll clarify, and then we'll get a couple of extra cards at the end, dear Scorps. So let's see, Scorpio. What's the overarching energies at the moment for Scorpios? Scorpions. Wow, we get change. We get the Two of Discs. And we're really, this is a balancing act in what appears to be a slightly chaotic environment around us, but we're managing to keep things in balance, Scorpio. So that's really good. There is a decision to be made here. In a lot of ways, all the twos are really about making decision. But at this current time, you're keeping a balance, which is really the most important thing. I think in everything we always strive to either contain balance, or we're sort of seeking to get more balance in our lives. So that's really good as an overarching energy. So now if we can get a card of choice for the lovely Scorpios. Scorpios, there's a beautiful, beautiful butterfly monarch out there. Wow. So we get a card that flew out, excuse me. A card of choice. Choice for beautiful Scorpios we get, which is it's a wonderful card. We get the Six of Wands. You know, this is a card, if you want to put it very succinctly, this is a card of winning. It's a card of actually people recognizing your value, what you've experienced when you come back from that battle. It's traditional knight coming home from the battle, and these beautiful flowers being thrown. The knight or knightess, it's not gender based. So this is a card, when we're looking at a position of choice, this is a card of winning. And it's not winning at all cost. It's basically you've won through hard effort and work. And you greet that in some ways, you greet the crowd, your audience, with a large amount of humility at the same time. And because you have been of service in order to get here. I find that very interesting. One gets the feeling that there's a consideration of your ability to be of service to others at this time. Lovely Scorps. Let's get a card for traits for ease at this time. Wow. Yeah, well, we get the Queen of Swords, the great Queen of Truth, clarity, discernment. All of those wonderful things that are to do with the mental suit of swords, the Queen, a new understanding. Through service, we see our own personal truth, maybe, through being of service to others. That's what I'm getting from this. But let's go through, we'll clarify here. These Scorpios, thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful week. We'll just get one card for the Two of Discs, please. The Two of Discs. Keeping a balance at times of, or in times of movement and change and sometimes chaos. Keeping a balance. Excuse me. Wow. Oh, I've got a few too many there and I'm going to put them back. So I just want one card, please. One card. We seem to be getting like just heaps of cards coming out as opposed to one. Just one, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're in review of sorts, in a kind of review. So we get the Seven of Discs here. Another disc on top of the two. Look, really, this card is all about looking at what we've put our energies into. So the farmer looks at his yield in the field. The efforts that we've put in, we're reviewing. I haven't made a decision yet, clearly. Do we have to? Do we necessarily have to make a decision? There's been a level of success from this anyway. There's been a level of success here with the victory card, with the winning card, the Six of Wands. Again, we get the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of something returning to you. Usually, well, people say, usually a person from the past that you were emotionally connected to returns to you. I often think sometimes it's a feeling, a memory of a feeling from childhood, maybe, that you rediscover. And you rediscover it through rediscovering your ability now to allow that feeling to come to you, allow yourself to feel it. It's like allowing yourself to feel something, which should not be as, well, I say should. I wouldn't say as difficult for the Scorpions. We delve deep, as they say. It does seem like there's a process of review here, and a review possibly with the Six of Cups. The six on the Tree of Life is a point of great harmony and great balance and beauty. There's an appreciation of that. But what was I thinking? Scorpios, in order to, sometimes feeling the watery depths around us is quite intense, in the sense that to separate what is ours from another, is what I'm getting here. So let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. We don't need to get swept away in emotion. And I only say that because we have the Queen of Swords in a position of qualities for ease, or traits to embody for ease. And she is very discerning. Can we have a card for the Queen of Swords to just peel that layer back a little bit? Right. And what we get the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about being used to recognizing these three cups here. We're used to recognizing a cup being offered in a particular way. And in the Four of Cups, we don't necessarily see it. And it may well be right in front of us, and we don't see it because it's not familiar. There's something to do. There's something here about familiarity and a choice between something from the past that's very familiar and yeah, there's just something, I don't know, it's interesting. Something from the past. And there's a choice. Something from the past that's familiar is something that is actually being offered to you, whether it's actually an offshoot of the Six of Wands, experiencing that, something new, like offshoots of some new thing. That, with the Four of Cups, it indicates seeing this new offering. It may be unfamiliar territory. That's just what I'm getting for your beautiful Scorps. Let's get a journey map card. Let's just get a journey map. There's some interesting planetary things going on though at the moment, isn't there? I mean, I know there's a big Pluto happening. You know, I'm not an astrologer, but I take these little bits. Being a Gemini, I take these snippets of information from all sorts of places and possibly never really know anything very in depth about it. But there is a Plutonian element happening at the moment. And other things as well. Anyway, so we get a card from the Journey Map deck, which is my own deck. Look, this is similar to, I think, to another reading that I did, only in the sense that we get faith coming up, which is about recognizing this luminescent life force that exists in every body and every animal, because we are animated with light and life. And that if there's any hurdle to have faith, this card is called faith, the hurdles are that we transpose past emotional experiences on the present where they don't belong. To have faith really is to be able to meet others on equal ground. This is what this card's about, on equal ground, with no defense, no defenses. It's equals being able to, without defense or judgment. So we have a sort of understanding that every single person is like a building that's full of light. It's a beautiful card. I do feel that there's a choice going on for you Scorpios, and the general gist here is to remain discerning, because the Queen of Swords is quite sort of no mucking around in some ways. That she has one sword, and that's their sort of personal truth, sort of truth. Let's just get one more card. I'll get a little star card for you, Scorps, which are just like, little pieces of guidance here. Just one card, please, for Scorpios, just to end this reading. Wow. This is the door. This card doesn't come out that much. This is the door of value. You have opened. You've opened it. I get a few things, which is something from the past returning to you, a person, a feeling, a person that initiates a particular feeling. Or with this full moon in Leo coming up too at the end of the week, this sort of uprising of light, life surging, life force kind of surging through you, the waters just and yet there's something here that you need to remind yourself and recognize that the fourth cup is possibly something that you've not seen yet. And also, don't be mistrustful of it just because it's not familiar to you. So there's two things. It's that something coming back from the past, it appears. And then this need to. Don't be too mistrustful. It's like you've, this card, like the door of value, is personal value. But it allows you to also see the incredible value that lies within other people in their internal buildings of light. This is pretty amazing, Scorps. It's pretty amazing. And on that note, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for any likes, shares and subscribes. I really appreciate it, to keep this channel sort of up and going in its still very embryonic state. So thank you very much. Hopefully you can join me for Time and Tides on Thursday, where we're looking at the full moon in Leo and doing a reading for the collective. So thank you very much, Scorpio. Have a wonderful week. Take care, lovely ones. Cheery now. Bye.